But we'll begin out west with a rancher whose contact with cattle goes far beyond just rounding them up.
8 seconds. Not very much time by some people's standards. For others, it's an eternity.
To ride a bull, it's a huge adrenaline rush. Get on a bull that jumps high and spins fast and gets it on. You want to be in the right position to counteract every move that bull makes and hopefully make a good ride and big score and get off safely.
Ross Coleman is one of the country's top professional bull riders. Those 8 ticks of the timer atop an 1,800-pound thrill ride are his passion, his pride, his paycheck.
I've took many injuries, and if I do it another 5 or 6 years professionally, I think it'll be great because the sport of the PBR has grown so much, and it's been so awesome to just enjoy that ride.
But Ross does more than ride bulls. Here on the Coleman family ranch in Molalla, Oregon, Ross rides them and raises them too.
Here I've got some longhorn crosses with my bucking bull and a couple red muleys that are pretty juicy, I think, and try to buck a little bit.
Juicy is a good thing in bull riding, referring to the animal style in the arena. And while not all of Ross's bulls have that exalted designation, lots of folks are dying to get on the very animals bred to buck them off.
Now, you work with a lot of kids as well, kind of
Yep.
just kids from the area, right? They all come to your ranch and learn how to ride a bull.
Exactly, yeah. There'll probably be 4 or 5 kids show up here in a minute, and a couple different brothers and stuff, and there's going to be a couple of them that are going to be really good, I think, someday.
Ross's parents, Steve and Kathy Coleman, built this bull riding arena for their kids to practice riding and roping. Ross rode his first calf here as a young boy, and by age 7 had his first rodeo trophy, a prized belt buckle.
Ross started riding calves and little ponies, wild ponies when he was 6 years old. He grew right into it. When he was 15 years old, he could ride a bucking horse pretty near as good as the fellows in the pros.
My sister used to ride. She used to kick my butt all the time at junior rodeos. It was pretty embarrassing at the time, but she's pretty good. She's a pretty good cowgirl, Bridget is. Now, this one might be a little bigger than your last one.
Just what does a bull rider need to have a great ride? A death grip for starters, and the hand not holding on for dear life can't touch the bull or the rider during the ride.
Keep my free hand, which was my left hand in this case, to stay forward and not get it behind me. And I'll get my hips cocked and fall off and pull on my bull rope lift and dig my spurs into his belly.
All right, sit up there and make a good bull ride.
But there's more to life than just bulls here in Molalla.
Ross Coleman spends most of his time helping to manage his family's 1,100-acre ranch near Portland, Oregon. With roughly 800 head of cattle, this would be considered a full-time job for anybody.
For Ross, it's just part of a strong ranching work ethic he learned at an early age.
I remember going and working cows with Dad. We'd work 300-400 head of cows and calves or whatever in the chutes over here. And now it's something that it's kind of fun to come over here to help Dad out or work my cows. All right.
That 8-second job on the bull is a mere blink compared to Ross's 8+ hour job at the Coleman Ranch. The family grows high-quality hops sold to breweries for making beer.
Anime Hoss, come in. Come in here.
But Ross will take working his horses over the hops any day.
I love these horses so much, and I love to ride a young horse that, maybe needs a little bit of training to it, or just get on one of these good old horses like old Pancho you're on here. He's the #1 guy in the world, and they mean everything to me, so it's pretty fun.
Let me put that bib on him.
But the real fun begins when Ross gets home to his family. Wife Amy helps manage most of Ross's traveling, bull riding events, and personal appearances. That is, when 6-month-old Cooper gives her the opportunity to.
Especially now with almost a crawler. So it keeps us busy. We're usually gone on a Thursday and home on a Monday, so we scramble around to get stuff done a couple days of the week and go from there.
There are those in professional bull riding who say that becoming a father has helped Ross to refocus on the sport.
What are you going to do when your little boy looks up at you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a bull rider just like you"?
I'll be pumped up, I think, if he says that someday. I know bull riding is a dangerous, very dangerous sport, and I'm going to put a rope in his hand before I put a bull rope in his hand.
At 29, Ross hopes to eke out a few more good years as a professional bull rider.
Anything to do with the PBR I'll be involved with no matter what, because it's such a great sport and I enjoy it so much.
As 8 seconds atop a bucking bull melts into 8 years down the road, Coleman's future is sure to involve 3 things: his family, ranching, and of course, more bulls.
I'll be a cowboy till the day I die. I'm the happiest man on earth.